G'day everybody, Type 40 Artist here, and like many other people, I've been playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I'd never really played much of the original game. I've watched my brothers play and things like that, but never played it myself. But the remake is fantastic. They add a lot of content, and it's just a really fun game to play. So today I'm going to be exploring the character of Cloud and redrawing him in 7 different styles. I thought I would start off with the original Cloud, the one you see in the original game most of the time in the overworld, and very blocky looking, very basic shapes, but this was cutting edge graphics for its time, believe it or not. It's definitely come a long way, but yeah, this is the first Cloud that I've tried to recreate. And yeah, moving on to the next one, I did start to try for a more realistic look like he has in the more recent games, but I gave up on that, realizing that my skills are just not cut out for that. So instead, I went for a very common style that you'll see Cloud drawn in, just to get a basis on him, and that is it's like the art that you'll see made for concept art for a lot of Final Fantasy games. It's very much similar to concept art or promotional material you'll see for games like Kingdom Hearts and The World Ends With You, but also you'll see Cloud drawn in this style as well. If you have a look up, you'll probably find the reference picture that I used for this one. It's not an exact like for like, but I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. Took me a little bit to get it right, but yeah, it's a closer basis on the character that I can reference for later pieces at least. So now, as he's got yellow hair and stunning blue eyes, I went with the style that you'll probably see most mashed up with Cloud, and that's Dragon Ball Z, because his hair is very similar, I would say, to that kind of style. Or it's very easily adapted to that kind of style for the Super Saiyan thing. So I've given him a shoulder pad there that's reminiscent of the Saiyan soldiers like Vegeta and whatnot. His eyes, very much Dragon Ball Z eyes, and just sort of bulked out the muscles, the chest muscles and things like that, which I'm not usually very good at. I think it turned out okay here, but yeah, definitely some room for improvement. Let me know what you think. I'm sure you've probably seen better versions of this, but this is my version. And yeah, I think it turned out okay. Now we're getting into a little bit more of the fun stuff. So I'm adapting him into more cartoony styles. So this one's taken inspiration from Fairly Odd Parents, Cartoon Network show back from ages ago. Many of you probably still remember it if you watched it, and even if you didn't, you've probably seen pictures of it around and you would recognize the style. Butch Hartman is the person who created this style, and yeah, I think I've done a pretty good job of incorporating that style into Cloud, or incorporating Cloud into that style, I suppose. And next we've got, always a favourite, is the Tim Burton style. So his style has a very unique look, very grim and ghouly kind of look. So this is going to look very much like kind of a zombie Cloud, I suppose, but really cool result in the end, I think, and really fun to sort of stretch the character and put him into a style that I don't think I've seen him in before. So yeah, it was fun to explore that and fun to just try something different. So this was my first time trying the Tim Burton style. Let me know how I did, what I could do better, what I maybe forgot. But yeah, moving on, we can't really do a style mashup without doing The Simpsons. So here we've got Cloud Strife as a Simpsons character. Taking the face shapes from Bart a little bit, because that's probably the most similar attitude to portray across, and sort of fits his face shape well, I think. So this one turned out really good. I was kind of surprised at how well it did turn out. It just looks really, really cool. I've got the hair sort of merging with the face like Bart and Lisa and Maggie do, but yeah, this was much easier than I thought it would be and turned out really nice, I think. What do you guys think? And lastly, we've got the Rick and Morty style. So this was a little bit of a hard style to portray because it's just so simple, I suppose, and I wasn't sure if it would come across as Rick and Morty. But I did show my brother without telling him what it was, and he said Rick and Morty, mainly because of the thin arms and the scribbly eyes, which I think are pretty reminiscent of that character. But yeah, there we go. We've got all 7 redrawings there. Let me know what you think. If you did like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to see more content, and yeah, see you next time.